the Gulf Coast of Florida at Raymond James Stadium, just north of downtown Tampa. But tonight, we've got a preseason matchup, as it'll be the New England Patriots taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Here now is Cam Little out to get us started. And off we go from Tampa. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Now we're going to get a timeout. Appears we've got an injured Buccaneer. Well, injury's never good, especially here in the preseason. Hopefully nothing serious. They'll take a look at him, and we'll step aside for a moment. Play action now. Here's Mayfield. 5 yards on the game's first play. Second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at the 31-yard line.
Baker going to give it to Irving. And this is going to be a Bucs first down as the tackle made at about the 38.
A 7-yard gain. And a first down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and turn his legs for a really nice pickup.
On first and 10, here's Irving. Really an excellent run. Sidestepping tacklers on his way to a pickup of 8.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line.
Second down and a yard.
Brings up second and a yard.
They'll stay on the ground with Irving. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Tackle made at his 48-yard line.
He may be a bit undersized compared to the modern-day NFL defensive tackle, but what he lacks in size, he definitely makes up for it in his ability to make tackles in the run game as well.
Mayfield keeps it himself. He'll wind up getting 2 there as he does it himself and picks up the first.
That's good for a first down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
They run out of the gun with Irving. And able to elude one tackler, but only gets this back to the line of scrimmage.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, how about the big guy there showing some agility? He just flowed from his D-tackle position in order to make that play.
180.
From the gun, Mayfield. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield.
Mayfield's pass.
A quick throw there is incomplete.
So now here in the second week of the preseason, you'd expect the starters to play a little bit more than they did in week 1, but not a whole lot.
So if you're an offensive coordinator, what are you looking for?
What you're looking for is things getting cleaned up as you go along, because most of your playbook's probably installed. How well are they handling it? Easy in and out of the huddle, no mental mistakes, or are they starting to look like a good offensive football team?
Well, Charles, the NFL record is 66 yards. That was 5 shy of that, but only a handful of guys have ever connected from 61 or deeper, and he can add his name to the list.
Yeah, more and more guys are trying it. That doesn't mean the success rate has gone up. That is a long kick. Guaranteed, when he turns on his phone after the game, a ton of congratulatory texts will be awaiting him.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. So now the Patriots getting set to take over on offense. And they are led out there by their mobile quarterback.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yards with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100+ the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
It's a pickup of 3.
Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
A carry here for Trevion Henderson. And takes this one across the 35 to the 36, a gain of about 4.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Cougar 19. Not wide.
On 3rd down, here's Henderson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down. Obviously an important run to avoid the 3 and out on your own side of the field.
Shows a lot of faith in that offensive unit, doesn't it? That you want to run the ball in that situation. Pick up the first down. Also helps out your defensive guys a little bit too. Allows them to get at least one more series of downs in order to get some rest.
And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line.
Brought down back at the 43-yard line.
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Deputy! Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
Boy, that was certainly well-read defensively. And the key to any screenplay is space to work. And there was none to be found there. And they tackled him for just a short gain.
Let's go. 70 Lions. Seven Pirates.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 42. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Patriots in control of the football, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Tag. Cowboy 80. Cougar 19.
Up the middle, here's Henderson. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here.
11 more yards.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
After 60. After 60.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the Bucs 29-yard line.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Cowboy 80. Come on, come on. Mustang 19. Buffalo 18.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Well, this has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14.
60 Vikings.
Henderson running straight ahead. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down.
But it brings up third down.
They'll look to make it 3 for 3 on third down conversions. They need a yard here.
60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Ready.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And the Patriots are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1.
That's another Patriots first down.
Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
Let's go. 70 Lions.
They'll drop to throw. Touchdown, Patriots. From 4 yards out. And the Patriots have taken the lead. Well, down here, I thought they were going to hand that off. Instead, a well-designed play and the pitch and catch for the touchdown.
And I wonder who came up with it. Was it a call from the bench? Did the quarterback have a good idea and suggest it? In any event, clearly an effective play call. They saw something they liked in coverage, and they targeted it for the short yardage throw.
And the perfect way to cap their opening drive. And able to get this out to the 25. Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their 2nd drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. 2nd quarter action, 1:56 remaining. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Mayfield. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. In motion goes the tight end. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Throwing, Mayfield. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
Buccaneers first down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Mayfield with it once more. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Buccaneers will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Joey Sly on for the extra point. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7.
Makes the score Buccaneers 10.
The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it ends with a touchdown for the Bucs. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Patriots with the football here late in this first half. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40.
16 yards.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
A gain of 16 yards. And the Patriot first down.
He'll drop to throw. That's to the sideline and incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Mustang 19. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Throw left side complete. That's Davis. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
70. Dragon 60. Panther 60.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Toward the sideline, and he will have the first down as he was able to keep the feet in bounds.
And the Patriots first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
18, 5 in. Go.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. The Patriot passing game is rolling. They've got another first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
10 11.
They'll look to throw again. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts.
A 7-yard pickup.
As they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter.
60. Red. Viking 18. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Back to throw again. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
It's a gain of 8.
Previous play is under review.
Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call.
18 Romelu. 18. 19 tight. 19 tight. 19 Wyatt.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And Davis with it left side. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds.
First down.
So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break.
70 Timberwolves.
back to throw. Touchdown! A great effort there as the first half is winding down. And the Patriots have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is now 14-10. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he returns this to the 22.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
So halftime straight ahead. It is time to join our good friend Scott Hanson. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hanson with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Scott, we thank you as always, and we'll see what happens here in the second half. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out with the victory. Expect to see a good number of backups going forward as we are back and underway here in preseason week 2. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return.
At their own 42.
Patriots going to take over here to start quarter number 3. So for this offense, Charles, remember drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there's never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down.
That's good.
They went with the nickel look defensively, so they had 5 defensive backs in there. Didn't help them stop the run.
Yeah, I love that, the nickel look. 5 cents, 5 DBs. But what also happens then, you take a big body off the field in order to insert that guy. So you're taking a big off for a little. And oftentimes you can run the football effectively against that defense.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I'd keep going back to him.
This 2nd and 4.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22.
And the Patriots first down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
60 bucks.
Right back to him on 1st down. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. Give him 10 yards on the pickup. And it'll be 2nd and very short.
At the 12-yard line.
Come on, come on.
He has Brett over the middle. They'll wind up losing a yard on the play. And 3rd and 1 now.
Cowboy 80.
And it's 3rd down.
Broken tackle helps lead to a 1st down gain.
That's another Patriots.
In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse.
And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Trevion Henderson taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Patriots take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point attempt to come here. It's good, and it's 21-10. So that drives 7 plays in length. And in the end, the finishing touch, an 11-yard run.
Cam Little to kick off.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. Here comes the Buccaneers offense. They get their first reps of the 2nd half. They make their 2nd half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a 3-possession game.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
That's good for a 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
At halftime, you had to feel like the defense had to be in a good position. They had to feel good about themselves. They'd had this guy boxed in all game long, but after that run, that might be the breakthrough that he's looking for. Now they may have some difficulty dealing with him the rest of today.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. first time this game, multiple defenders in there to drop him. Impressive individual effort there. No one was going to stop him around the edge.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And that's why if you play in a 4-3 base and you're a defensive end, that's why you get the big bucks. They count on you to do everything. Defend the run and, of course, get to the quarterback.
Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Stockton. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go up the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
Sly able to put this one through. And that'll make this an 8-point game. Charles, even as long field goals become more and more common, this is still very rarefied air. Only just over 20 field goals have been kicked from 60 yards or further, and you can add his name to the list now.
And as calm as he tried to present himself, there's no doubt there were some nerves as he lined up to attempt that kick. But once the ball was snapped, he just swept the leg and boom, over the crossbar.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive.
Come on.
Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
From the 29, here's the 2nd and 5.
70, Tampa Wolf. 70.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. A gain there of 21 yards.
A lot of times the key is just get him the ball and let him do his thing, and they got it out to him on the left side, and he did exactly that. Excellent run after the catch.
Ready? Bronco 80.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Oh, what a juke into space. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
60 back, 19 tight, 19 tight, 79 Broncos.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Patriots, first down.
Cowboy 80.
A gain of 21 yards.
Warriors 70.
First down,
Panther
New
11.
England.
Panther 11.
Back to throw here. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here, 3rd and 14. And they will not have time to get another play in here as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more preseason football on EA Sports. Back now in Tampa. We get set for the 4th quarter. Patriots have the lead. They also have the football. Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down.
Ready?
Looking to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
22 yards.
He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on third down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. A great play there. There to make the grab. And the Patriots have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this fourth quarter.
His kick is good.
Extra point right down the middle.
Makes the score Patriots
And the lead is up to 15 now.
Buccaneers 13. Cam Little to kick off.
The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Bucs take over first
And Tampa Bay trots out there now.
24-yard line.
And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score.
A gain of a yard.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
26-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Coach.
Back to throw. Stockton. 17 yards on the play and a Buccaneer first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Off play action. Stockton. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play.
Complete to
And that'll make it 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at their 48-yard line.
Quick hitter here, it's complete.
The pass.
And he's taken down at the 50 after a short gain of 2.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first.
For a first down.
This one taken in by Otten.
The first down pass.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
And he is going to lose yardage here. New England on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 9. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. From the gun on 3rd down. Stockton. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Bucs try it on 4th down, but come up empty. And the Patriots take over, and they're going to have terrific field position.
Come on, come on.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. On the move past the 40. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.
24-yard gain on the play. And the Patriots first down.
First down, here's Mitchell. And his defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning.
Okay, ready?
Now 2nd and 9.
Ready?
Once again, it's Mitchell. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. And now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play. Well, you hate to see this before the regular season even begins. And we'll take a break and come back. More preseason action in a moment.
Get it! Unlock line! Cooking!
Henderson. He is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way. And now here comes the third of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal.
Bronco 80. Ready?
Intercepted, maybe the turning point they need. And the Buccaneers are right back in this football game. 2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on and trying to drain some clock.
Picked up by Christian Gonzalez. And they'll have a short field to work with inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Here we go. 60 by 50. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready?
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column.
Here we go.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. It's a good gain of 11. Sets them up 1st and goal.
A good run there off right tackle in an old-school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009, 2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
19 Tiger.
And they'll take a knee as the clock runs under a minute to play.
Let's go!
The Patriots in the victory formation as they'll take the knee. So this will wind up a victory for the New England Patriots. And they were spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the fourth quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger